What's up, guys? My name's William, and this video is just going to be my opinions about new age parts for the WE M4 platform. These are just my opinions as of September 2015 on end products that I've bought from the company New Age. The main focus will be of this hopup unit, which I'm very dissatisfied about, but also of the other parts I bought, which include the steel forward assist and steel ambi selector switch. Now let's start with the best one that I feel like I've gotten. That is this steel forward assist. I really don't see how they could have messed this one up. It works really well. It fits well with the RA Tech forged M4 receiver I have. Cool. I had to use the RA Tech pin, obviously, because the pinhole for this is different from your average WE. But let's go with this. This is my the lower receiver, and as you can see, it is the ambi selector. Now this thing is adequate. Honestly, I wish I'd gone with angry gun. It does the job. It works, but you know what? It's just not as smooth as my stock WE. One of the bigger issues that I don't like about it is the amount of play it has. Okay, let me try to capture this now. So it does have side-to-side play. Another thing I've noticed is it only clicks firmly into semi and auto when you're going in the clockwise direction. So okay, so let's go from safe, which doesn't have any kind of positive click to it. Semi does have a click, and then auto, right? But when you're going back the other way, it just kind of gets mushy. And I have tried modifications. I put a stiffer spring for the pin that hits this, so in the hopes that it would click better into place, but really it's not the best. But I guess, it could be worse. I didn't face many fitment issues, and it does work, so I can't complain there. And finally, we have my main issue here, which is the New Age hopup unit, which I think is absolute garbage. I was really hopeful that this unit would solve my feeding issues. Since getting this RA-Tech receiver, I've had to get new feeding lips for all the mags. That's a different issue. This thing is just lacking tolerance and quality control. Let me illustrate. I've got a angry gun inner barrel. This is the older style with the VSR10 compatible bucking. How should I do this? So I'm holding the hopup unit steady here, and the front of the barrel has this much play to it. This is by no means a scientific way to test this. I'm limited on hands here, but this should also illustrate that as well. In there I've got a maple leaf bucking. Let's see if I can bear with me. And as you can see there, it has up and down and side-to-side movement. I would test this with a stock WE barrel and bucking, but I feel like the issue will be the same. Also, this is a brand new, out of the bag, I guess, WE M4 nozzle. Let me set you folks down again. Again, I apologize. So, I'm trying to insert it here, and that's about as far as it'll go in. Okay, it's supposed to be flush, and the reason for this is the lack of quality control in the top area here, specifically the screw hole down here. It's very hard to tell, but it's lopsided here on the left, so it'll scrape the top of the M4 nozzle. And despite that, if I were to modify it, it still fits tightly around the sides. This is an absolute no-no because it'll cause your nozzle unnecessary friction when pulling back, causing the very thin pin that holds the two pieces together to bend and eventually break. I was pretty disappointed in this finding. and I really hope that this would be a better quality, machined piece of steel. Um, and what really set me off was on top of the issues I was facing, is, I don't have the side guides, how loose this is in the upper receiver. You can see the space up and down, side to side. This is an RA-Tech upper receiver. It should be compatible with a branch off RA-Tech company, New Age. So I'm pretty disappointed there. I was going to try to modify this to take normal nozzles, so okay, fine, but it's just not going to be worth the time. I know some other people have had better experiences with these parts, but I'm pretty disappointed, man. I mean, how can you screw up a hopup unit? I know that there have been revisions of this, but this is just not meeting my expectations and standards. Of course, I didn't pay a fortune for the hopup unit, but these parts added up, and I was just hoping they would, fit better without the extensive modification I've already had to done. As you can see, with this RA-Tech upper, I had to modify the channels to fit a stock WE hopup unit, which fit a lot better than the RA-Tech, but I mean, it's pitiful. I really wish this stuff would just fit a lot better and work together well. I don't at all mind modifications, but yeah, I hope this video helps out somebody who's interested in buying these New Age parts. I hope the issues are resolved. I am not satisfied with any RA-Tech products I've bought so far, but they're affordable and they're available and they're pretty good if you're willing to be willing to modify parts. If you have any questions, comment below. Thanks for watching.